Hey everyone, welcome to my library. So let's take a moment to thank the Netflix gods that the Bridgerton series is finally announced to be coming on Christmas Day. I'm so excited. Yes, I will definitely be participating in the Binging Bridgerton readathon. I'm very excited about it. And actually, I ended up ordering, before any of this was happening, before I even started my channel, I ended up ordering an eBay lot for all of the Julia Quinn Bridgerton series because I didn't own them. I just listened to them through Audible Escape. So I ended up going and buying them on eBay for $80. Yeah, $80 is a lot of money. And I ended up finding basically the exact same series, same books in that $30, like 110 for $30 haul that I just posted. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's pretty awesome. So yes, the irony is real. And I decided, instead of being a logical person and just trying to sell all these books again on eBay, I actually just wanted to give back. I am really grateful for everyone who's supported my channel so far. I know that I'm a really new booktuber, so the support is seriously, it means the world to me. And I know there's a lot of hype with this series, and I really want to get somebody to just gush about the series with me. So I decided this whole lot that I just bought, I'm just gonna give away. So yes, I decided I would show you guys my haul and show you all of the Julia Quinns I just bought. And then one of you guys will be the lucky giveaway winner. So I was trying to figure out what the normal YouTube giveaway deal is. And I decided I would just make it so if you are subscribed to my channel and if you leave a comment down below, I will put you in the giveaway, and I'll just randomly select one of you to get this whole lot for free. So yes, please just stay tuned for the haul and to see all of the books that you could be getting. And I came up with the term Bridgerton bias, which I think is actually really clever. Which basically I think I'm trying to get it as like a term for which of these books in this series is your favorite, which story is your favorite, or which character that, you know, is featured in that story is your favorite of the Bridgerton series. So post your Bridgerton bias down below if you've read the series. And if you haven't read the series, I'm going to go through, there's a trope kind of for every single one of the books. And I'm just going to tell you guys what you can be expecting in each of them. And that way, but yes, if you wanted to jump around to, I'm so your favorite type of trope, you can do that and just comment below which bias you think you're excited about the most. So obviously stealing from the BTS bias hype that's going on right now, but yeah, so let's get started. I keep rambling. I am sorry. Sit. Can you guys calm down? Okay. Okay, good girls. Good girls. Okay, so let's get into it. So the first book in the Bridgerton series is The Duke and I. And this one, if you win, has the glorious back cover that everyone has been posting and getting excited about. So let me give you a backstory. So the Bridgertons are a family, a high society family in the London ton is what they call it, which basically is just the London society. And there's 8 siblings, and the mom is single. She sadly was widowed early in their marriage. And yes, so each of these books follows one of those 8 siblings. So the first book starts with Daphne. The trope for this one is it's a tortured hero trope because the main hero in this book is he has a lisp that he got from basically having a troubled childhood with his dad, who kind of was really, really mean to him. And Daphne, who is just one of the guys, is her character where because she was the fourth child and the first daughter, she kind of was hanging out with all of the older brothers. And so she's kind of been overlooked, I guess. And then enter Simon, the main male hero. And basically this book is all about, first off, them falling in love, but then actually 50%, I would say, of the book is their marriage, and them trying to figure out how to make their marriage work, since it was also a forced marriage because they got caught in a precarious position, all of that. That's always classic in historicals. I would say going into it, knowing that there is a iffy scene that happens in this book, there's some non-consent that happens in this book. And so just know that going into it, and hopefully you guys get excited about reading it. I actually tried to get my twin sister to read this book, and she did, but she was a little put off by the smut in this, which I thought was hilarious because she doesn't read a lot of romance. She doesn't read any romance. So she wasn't expecting all of it, even though she knew it was. I don't know, if you guys don't read romance novels, this is a good one to start off with, because I would say the smut isn't that bad compared to some. So yes, rambled on and on about this first book, but the back is to die for. Okay, second book is The Viscount Who Loved Me. So this book is following Anthony Bridgerton, who basically he is being set up with the main girl in this book's sister. So, and she's not happy about it. She knows that Anthony's kind of a rake in the London town. So she tries to kind of stop it, but then ends up falling for him instead. So it's that trope. Yes, it's good. I enjoyed this one. I have duplicates for all of these books now. And when I first hauled this book in that book haul I showed, I was so sad because, oh my goodness, the step back is cut out. What a crime. I don't understand why people do that. I honestly don't. It's so sad. So, and like, look, you can see their shoes, the start of their shoes right here. Like, it's so sad. But anyways, it can be yours. So yes, okay. Number 3 is An Offer from a Gentleman, and it follows Sophie and Benedict, and basically the trope for this one is it's a Cinderella retelling. So Sophie is not part of the town. She's actually kind of the overlooked stepdaughter. Like, it's exactly Cinderella. So, and then she, ends up falling for Benedict, and Benedict is part of society, and it's her working through her emotions and trying to figure out their dynamics of their relationship in this high society. So, oh my gosh, Lily. The next one is Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, which is a lot of people's favorites. And let me show you guys the step back. So this is Colin and this is Penelope Featherington. And the person they casted for Penelope for the Netflix show, I'll show her right here, I think is perfectly casted, and I'm so excited about her. But basically this follows the trope of girl next door who doesn't think she can ever get with her best friend's brother. So that's the story. Basically Penelope is kind of ridiculed in the town, and she's plus size, and she doesn't think that she could ever make it with Colin, but she loves Colin. And Colin is one of the most charismatic Bridgertons. He's so playful, he's so fun. And in the previous book, he makes a kind of offhand remark because everyone kind of is always teasing him about how much Penelope is in love with him and infatuated with him. So he makes this offhand remark about her and she overhears it. And so that's the end, kind of one of the end scenes of the previous book. And then it starts off recapping that scene in this book and then goes from there. So a lot of people love this book. It's really cute. I recommend this one a lot. It's not my favorite, but it is definitely a really, really good Bridgerton. Okay, the next one is To Sir Philip with Love. This follows another one of the daughters. So this follows Eloise, and Eloise is very headstrong. She's got a great personality. I love Eloise in the Bridgerton series. And she ends up writing letters to Sir Philip. So that's why it's called To Sir Philip with Love, is because it's kind of an epistolary novel where a lot of the story is recapped in letters. And she ends up, oh my goodness. Butter, you want to say hi to the camera? Yeah. Okay. Come here, sit. Sit. Okay, good girl, good girl. So she ends up randomly hightailing her way to Sir Philip's house because she's kind of just gotten to the point where she just wants to marry a good man. And anyways, she like shows up on his doorstep, essentially. And this has a single father trope in it. I don't know if I recommend the parenting strategies that Sir Philip has. That's the reason I didn't love this book, is because I kind of thought he was a terrible dad. But yes, this book is good. I gave it a 3 out of 5. Oh, and did I show the step back? Oh my gosh. Very nice. They're both kind of, they're not older, but yeah, it's kind of like a more mature romance. Okay, the next one. So excited. So this one is When He Was Wicked. This is Francesca's romance. So Francesca is actually kind of MIA in the other Bridgerton books because she's married and lives in Scotland. And so in this book, what happens is her husband dies, and so she's widowed. And her husband's best friend is named Michael, and he has loved her from afar, but has never taken it there ever. So there's no like infidelity in this, but yes, he ends up kind of being torn apart because he does fall in love with her. And so then when his best friend dies and he comes back to the funeral and kind of, reacquaints himself with Francesca because he left because he was that like torn up about it. Yes, they end up striking up a romance, and it's a very slow burn romance. That's what I really loved about this one. This one is my favorite. This one is my Bridgerton bias because I loved how conflicted Michael was throughout this book. You could really feel his emotions because he was such a good friend of Francesca's husband. And so he really doesn't want to cross that boundary. And when they finally end up together, spoiler alert, it's really precious. So this one is my favorite. And let me show the step back. I love this step back so much. The movement with the dress and the cape, gorgeous. Okay. So the last one of the Bridgerton series that is in this giveaway lot that I'm doing is It's in His Kiss. And this one is the 7th one. Very nice. This one follows Hyacinth, another Bridgerton daughter. And I actually haven't read this one. I'm so excited to. I actually started it on audio maybe a week ago, and then all this stuff happened and I said, okay, I'll wait. I'm gonna wait until the readathon happens and I can gush about it with everyone when it's my first time reading it. But yes, I actually highly recommend the audiobooks for these series because it's narrated by Rosalind Landor, who is a classic historical romance narrator, and it felt like a movie to me. Like I was listening to a movie. She does the male voices so well, which is something that I find is very hard sometimes to listen to if the narrator is doing a male voice and it doesn't sound like one. But she does it really well, and oh my gosh, her voice for Lady Whistledown it's iconic. I love it. It's so funny. So yes, this is the number 7. Sadly, I don't have number 8 giving away because I only got one. That was from that 30 for 100 or 110 for 30 haul. I was so excited when I saw it was in that haul because I knew that was the one I was missing. I'll show the step back because I know some people have not seen it. But yeah, I'm gonna be selfish and keep this. I'm so sorry, but if you make it all the way to this one, I'm sure you can find this one and complete your collection. That is all of the Bridgertons that I'm giving away. And then I'm also giving away more Julia Quinns that are either part of Bridgerton's breakoffs or they're just other series of hers because I have duplicates, again, from that huge haul. So I'll show the Bridgerton breakoffs first. So there's this family in the town that's called the Smythe Smiths, and they host this annual music festival night, and everyone is like kind of required to go even though it's torture. And it's so funny. So because I guess their performances are just terrible. So usually there's something that happens at that Smythe Smith night, and it furthers along the plot. But anyway, so there's this break-off that's following the Smythe Smith sisters, and the first one is Just Like Heaven. I haven't read this series either. I'm so excited to. If anyone wants to do, I know that we might get burned out with all the Bridgerton reading, but if anyone wants to do a buddy read of this series, I would absolutely hop on that train. So just let me know. So this one's number 1 that I'm giving away. And then randomly, I didn't get duplicates for 2 or 3 in that series, but I did get a duplicate for number 4. So I have it noted here, number 4. But this is called The Secrets of Sir Richard Kenworthy. No idea what it's about, but it's part of the Smythe Smiths. So yes. Okay, another Julia Quinn series. It's just a duology actually, which is kind of interesting. But this is the Linden Sisters duology. I've like had notes for all of these because I didn't want to forget. I'm a booktube noob and I didn't want to look like I didn't know what I was talking about. But yes, this is the Linden Sisters duology. And so there's 2 of them, Everything and the Moon and Brighter Than the Sun. Okay, another duology, Agents of the Crown. So the first one I think is To Catch an Heiress, and the second one is How to Marry a Marquis. I got step backs for these in that other haul, so I'm keeping those ones, but I am giving these away. And then the last series, Julia Quinn series that's going to be in this giveaway is the Splendid Trilogy. So the first one is Splendid, and that cover is to die for. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And then I think the second one is Dancing at Midnight. And this one has like the raised roses on it. Nice. And then this one is the third one. This is Minx. And this one also has kind of like raised flower element on it. So yes. So guys, I'm so excited about this giveaway. I hope you guys are too. Again, just comment down below. I don't care really what the comment is. I just want to chat with you guys. So if you want to tell me your Bridgerton bias, if you have read the series or not, yes, comment that, or anything else. I am very new. I'm a small booktuber and I would love your support. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys again next time. Thanks. Bye.